Warning. Ah, we're not going to play it in German. Yeah, get some analytics so you make a good game. And VSync is on. I mean, okay. Good options. Bit lower volume. We hereby command you to take possession of Sirius B3. We expect you to assemble your landing party, make planetfall, and start mining for Lucrum 115 immediately. Okay. Moist many clasp. No. Random. Tainted. Heavens. I mean, it's risky to take a different seed in a demo, but we'll see. Parsing Pioneer stuff into prototype. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Let's have a look. Takes a bit to generate the terrain, apparently. But on the plus side, it's using all my GPU memory to do it. There we are. Okay. Let's pause the game. A note from the devs. Thanks for buying. I didn't. It's a demo. Anyway. Work in progress. Okay. Fair enough. Helpful hints. View the landing ship's cargo by dismantling its roof. Or using the roof view. It's right. To look into the cargo of the ship, please dismantle its roof. That's an interesting start. Can't place a blueprint. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that for a minute. So I'm gonna zoom out to the maximum. This is where we landed. That's Lucrum, which we are supposed to get. I'm trying to turn the camera, but that's not working yet. Okay, Director, we got confirmation that you made planetfall. Congrats. Make sure to pay attention to this message and following. The Magpie has been converted to a temporary base. You can salvage it for materials. Set up your landing party and get ready to mine Lucrum. Well, what if I want to get away from the planet? So I can hold the middle mouse button to just scroll around, or I can use WASD to do that. That's fine. I've got some peeps here. Oh, they are armed. And I can direct them. So, sending Shun over there. Just to see who's who. Fumi. Open the message and construct a mechanical workbench. Okay. Right. This is our stockpile. We can hide the roof so we can look into the ship. And in the stockpile in the ship, we've got some toilets and sinks. That's the first game with a spaceship in it that features a toilet that I'm aware of. Mr. Soylent. Okay, so if you hover over a thing, you see the recipe to craft it, the time it takes, and where it's made. You can pin this. Cool tip. That's pretty good. If it says stockpile on this one, it shows all the stockpiles that are connected in the ship. Same here. Yeah, and it's four spaces per stockpile. 4 spaces of inventory. Okay, cool. Works. Now, you can also show or hide more things. We can construct things. Workbenches. Mechanical workbench. So I could craft it. Oh no, I can't put it inside the ship, can I? Oh, Q and E turn the camera around a bit. Okay, perfect. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, it does a bit, right? So we're assuming there's no weather here, so I'm going to put the workbench next to the stockpile. Now Yako is putting it there. We can put a worker there. We can queue recipes. And we can deconstruct it. And we can locate this entity in the world. Okay, fair enough. What's not so great is that this game doesn't run very well. It's barbecuing my graphics card, so I'm trying to lower the settings a bit. Yeah, that's better. Tear down. Okay, now a furnace. We have to craft it first. Which one of you is a furnace? So we're crafting the furnace, which uses all of our granite. And Takumi is on the job apparently. 20 granite into the workbench. And then they sink into the ground for a bit. And they put the furnace back in the ship. Okay, so I'm gonna go and deconstruct the steel roof. And the other ship parts. That's quick. Look at that. Alright, so we deconstructed part of our ship. What if we deconstruct this stockpile? Shouldn't they bring all the materials to the other stockpile? Oh, I did deconstruct the stockpile. Oh, you can stack them. Alright, that's cool. Now let's see. Yeah, you can stack things. Pretty cool. Fair enough. Now they automatically bring all the things where they are supposed to be. Now see, now we cannot get off the planet at all. We're stuck. They just deconstructed our landing craft. Fair enough. Maybe we want a roof? Tori says we want a furnace. There. The furnace. Ooh, that's big. So the furnace has an intake. And it needs fuel. Prospect is providing resources. Well, maybe. You can make copper and steel. Most of the machines you will need to craft yourself. Now, I know this is Space Mining 101, but I need you to craft a furnace on your mechanical workbench so I can check some boxes. You'll, select the workbench. Okay. Yeah, okay. However, this is too epic as far as the music is concerned. I'm gonna turn that off. It's like hanging out, chilling at the workbench. We don't need epic Lord of the Rings. So, why are we not storing that? You know? Aha. Somehow they were not allowed to haul this. Or I accidentally stopped the haul from being allowed. That's... Mine iron ore. That's granite. That's coal. That's iron. Okay, I set a mine order here. 2 of them, actually. Tadashi and Takumi are on the job. Open the tutorial window. It's like, yeah, doing this, doing that. I already did. Okay, perfect. Mining. Right. Bring stockpile. Steel. And now we need coal, huh? A bit of a weather here. I can declare things safe or unsafe. Okay. Can allow or deny. So I have lots of control over my prospector peeps. Good. And they get better at mining, apparently. Oh, they're gotta go. They're gonna need restrooms soon. I clear one of the mining orders. And one of the coal orders. So we have 2 people hauling and doing other jobs, and 2 people mining resource. Okay, they're automatically fueling the furnace. It's just popping them out. Okay. Good. Let them do their thing. A mining drill. Oh, a mining drill. And now the automation part is coming, right? I only already see the feeders here. Copper and steel plates are necessary. There's an assembler called Red Assembler. The user interface is very functional. Probably not the prettiest I've ever seen, but it's very functional. Now we can construct that drill. And it has the blue area where it mines. No. I would guess the yellow area, so I'm going to put it here. Clear the mining order, because we don't need that anymore. There. They're carrying the miner. Okay. Does it need fuel? It needs power of some sort, which apparently it has. I'm gonna accept that. Now we need a car for this bench, okay? No, don't we have enough wood in storage? Oh, we don't. Now we're killing trees. They want a shower. No shower for you. I mean, I'm being mean. We've got a bathroom. I wonder why I don't have access to the construct these options, because they are here. Don't really understand that at the moment. Okay, I can just go here and place it, and then it's just floating in the sky, and there it's a flying toilet. Okay, why why'd you do that? I'll declare this flying toilet unsafe. Yeah, and actually after having a shit, you instantly get hungry, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, so everybody can have a pee and a poop, and then they can keep working. I told anyone to be able to cut the tree, but they probably need... Oh wait, I have the materials. Can't they access them, maybe? Maybe that's because... I build it weirdly. I'm gonna take the upper stories off and see if that helps. To clear the coal mining order. Up the recipe. Ah! Now they're cutting the wood. Interesting. I didn't see a priority thing yet, but... Drop, swap, drop. Draft. Priorities. There you go. You can increase when it says higher priority left, lower priority right, and you can just click on the thing, how does that work? I guess we'll learn about that later. Let's see. Oh, this is raw materials. This is not. I don't have 178 wood in storage. I've got raw materials. Yeah, okay, I get it. The inventory summarizes under one symbol. Okay. Now we get our crafting workbench. Yeah. I mean, I was kind of hoping for a mix of RimWorld and Factorio. Two big titles, I know. What I don't get is why these things are floating, though. That's mysterious. Right? How did I do that wrong? So would this be blueprint snap to terrain has been enabled? Ah, that's what you need. Okay, so okay. That's what you need. So I would assume this is now not a floating washing basin anymore. Still floating a bit. Okay. Cut that crop. Carpenter's bench. Oh. Oh. Hey. Construct a toilet and a Mr. Soylent. Oh, where they put the toilet? We had one earlier. Someone still has the toilet in the inventory. Oh, we have the Mr. Soylent here. Cancel the blueprint. It's a bit hard to see if stuff's gonna float or not. Probably because I'm not using any floors or anything. Oh, but no, it did snap to the floor finally. Okay. That's where they can get food. Okay. Now we need to update. Yeah, we had a toilet. Where did it go? Maybe if you deconstruct stuff, you don't get all the materials back. And my constructing and deconstructing the toilet made it go away. Oh yeah, this is floating as well. So... yeah, provide the restrooms. Any of you holding a toilet? Now is the time to say that you have the toilet. We find copper. I'm gonna send them on foot. Get some copper, because if I saw it correctly, if I want to construct a toilet, I need copper pistons, 4 of them. Not in stockpile. Yeah, it actually tells me. And then we got then we could just hi. How do I find out how to make the piston? The punch press. Oh, that's big. Build it. That means we need to harvest some or mine some granite. Yeah. Okay. So the mining drill. Copper. Here the mining order. That with. There you go. And all that because I deconstructed the toilet. Okay, fair enough. But I think I'll get there. Didn't we also bring a shower from the spaceship? Oh, spaceport. We need to clear a lot of terrain for the spaceport to work. Which makes sense. Oh, back here would work. Right? If we put the trees away and flatten this a bit. But there's also a stream. Can't see the punch press recipe anymore. Ah, here you see. Made in industrial something. I built the wrong machine. And we need an industrial drill. Yeah. So, I guess I killed the tutorial by deconstructing the toilet. That was... in the spaceship. So this needs copper wire. Where do we make... Maybe in the press. Maybe not. Oh, turrets. They are also enemies. Okay. This makes wire. A crimper. And a cutter. So we need all those. Make it. That's how complicated it is, kids, to make a toilet. Okay, how much copper ore do we have? 54, 130 ingot. Sorry. Okay, and the crimpies and the whatnots. They need plates. Yeah, so we can increase the priority of crafting or building the cutter. We don't see the priority, but we just can increase it. Everybody's hauling, so... Yeah, I know you need a toilet. Bit of a pity, isn't it? Oh, where's our granite? I can't. There. Used to make granite blocks. We need granite blocks. Where do we make them? Stone masonry. Okay, that means we need to cut more trees and stop getting all the granite. I mean, it does make sense so far, except for the don't deconstruct the toilet in the tutorial. Right? I don't know. I mean, it's all animated, the stuff that's supposed to move. And it does look kind of cool, but it also makes it kind of hard to spot some things. Other things, not so much. I'm not sure if that's for me. But look. But as far as I can tell, it's a mix of, as you said, colony management and automation. That's good. I'm gonna deny the prospectors the right to pick this up. So they should just be doing other things. Obviously, I would love to just shut this off instead of denying them the pickup, but if it works. But I mean, for an early prototype, right? It's promising. If you're into that kind of game. Right, now we have stonemasons. Work there. Voxely! Hey, Emre, welcome. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Now we're making granite blocks. Yeah, it would be cool to see the blueprint and the missing components here, at least. Can't do anything with Mr. Soylent. I'm pretty sure we had a shower earlier. Good. Placing a second storage facility. And stop doing Smelting. Oh, they're still picking it up, even though they're not allowed. So we've got one granite block. I'm gonna make 10 granite blocks and see where we get with that. What was the thing we needed? The industrial cutter. Needs 40 steel. And 40 copper. So why are we not building it? Where were the priorities? Here. Construct. I don't understand this priority. I would say this is the highest. And the way it fills up is the level. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. This is weird. They are not doing this. Okay. I also think I've seen enough. Some issues with the controls here on my end. The fact that deconstructing the toilet once you build it breaks you out of the tutorial is a bit of a pity. Cancel the toilet blueprint. I flashed the tutorial. The evil toilet did it, huh? Yeah. Right? It says here that you have them. And if you're not as curious as I am, you don't have this issue. But yeah, apart from that, it's a working prototype, and I think it could be something that I will play or not. It's kind of hard to tell. But it does tick a few of the boxes I want ticked for a game like this, so maybe.